Hello and welcome to Mint Canvas Studio. In today's video, I will show you how we plan our content in Notion and give you a full tour of our new content planner. Content ideation and marketing are two staples for any business or creator nowadays. Everyone has a social media presence, and online marketing has become a priority for business owners, big or small, creatives or freelancers. And I get it, creating the right type of content that attracts and converts your target audience, your dream client, is not an easy task. It's a whole process, a full on strategy that a well designed system can help you to accomplish. After many trials and errors, we designed a well structured system in our favorite productivity tool, Notion, and we are sharing it with you. So let's begin. As usual, it all starts with a dashboard, a page where you can access your most important information regarding your content planning strategies. To prioritize functionality and usability, we have designed this page with a very intuitive layout. On the right, you find a navigation bar with links to all pages, the quick action menu with handy buttons, and the source database page that collects all main databases. On the center, you find the tasks for the day, a view of all content you are working on for the current week, organized by status, and the view for only sponsored content. If you don't do sponsorships or paid collaborations, you can delete this view by clicking on the name of the view and selecting Delete. Below this, there's a monthly calendar that collects all your content scheduled or posted for the current month. If you want to include content in another status, like for example in progress, you can change the filtering options. Click on the filter icon in the database menu, click on the filter that appears, and select the status option you want to see on the calendar. I suggest not selecting the ideation status. It only refers to all content ideas you will collect in your idea bank and should not crowd your calendar. You can see that next to the first calendar, there are other views of the same monthly calendar, but filter only to show specific platforms. In this case, YouTube, Instagram, the newsletter, and also the sponsored content. You can edit these views according to the channels you will center your marketing around. For example, instead of YouTube, if you want to focus on Facebook, select the filter option again, and where it says platform contains YouTube, remove YouTube and select Facebook from the list. And that's how you can create personalized databases views in Notion that will show only certain information, in this case, your preferred platforms. Next to the monthly calendars on the left column, there's a list of all your active platforms. On the right column, you find a clock, a photo you can replace with your logo, your personal photo, or any image that inspires you. And below there's a brief notification card and a little sticky note section. This is a call-out block where you can jot down quick notes. Remember to click Shift plus Enter to start a new line inside a call-out block. Otherwise, the text can end up outside the block. And that is your dashboard. Now let's explore the other section of this planner. They will help you and guide you with your marketing strategy. The first page is called Vision and Strategy, and here you can select your ideal customer, your target audience, and you will find some prompt questions to help you define your ideal audience if you haven't done that already. Then, briefly describe them in the first call-out block to keep your customer in mind. The second step in your marketing strategy ideation is where you decide your topics or themes, which are topics relative to your business, your brand, and your services or products. I gave you a few examples on this page, along with some questions to help you come up with the most relevant topics or themes. Again, once you have finalized this step, write down your themes on the first synced block. They will also appear inside your planner page, so you can always keep your goals in mind when planning your content and never worry about whether your content is relevant to your niche and audience. The other crucial element for your marketing strategy is your pillars. A whole section is dedicated to defining your pillars and the type of content you can create around them. We have included 5 main pillars relevant to almost every brand, business, or creative. If you are, for example, a content creator and your whole channel focus is entertaining, your most relevant pillar will be the engagement one. But you will also want to create a community and also inspire your audience. Ultimately, if you want to monetize your channel, you might want to convert your audience into paying customers or subscribers. So, your pillars in this case might be all of the ones we've included, except the educate pillar, which is maybe less relevant. You can see how this whole page is structured to guide you through all the fundamental steps to creating a cohesive marketing strategy. The last section is similarly important because it is meant to help you decide which platforms you want to tackle first. Just click on the checkbox to activate your platforms. Lastly, you might want to set marketing goals relative to your channels and business. The first view collects all your active goals with the relative progress. The progress is linked to the tasks connected to the goals, so will automatically change once you mark a task as complete. You can also set a deadline for your goals and select a time frame. The second view shows all your completed goals. The next page is dedicated to your platforms. The first database contains a gallery view of your active platforms. On the second view, you can input the number of followers or subscribers you currently have and collect the links to your social media pages and channels. You can also activate or deactivate your platforms. The second section lets you decide your minimum posts per week for each platform, as well as determine your best posting time. The examples you see here are the actual best posting times for the correlated platforms. But of course, you want to test these hours and see what works for you. You can also see a tracker system here. We built it to keep you accountable and help you determine your ability to commit to a specific posting schedule. You can ignore the tracker if you don't think it will be useful, but we thought it was a handy tool to have. The last section is a board view of all the posts you are currently working on for each platform. Now let's jump to the heart of the template, your actual planner. On this page, you will see a summary of your active platforms with cards showing you the active goals, the best posting time, and the minimum posts per week that you have set in the previous page. Below, you have a synced block with a summary of your themes and pillars, so you will always have them on site. And another block contains your most important links. Below that, you have your monthly and weekly calendars with all the posts you are working on. You can easily grab and drag every page around the calendar to change its date. Next to the calendar on the left, you see the Idea Bank view containing all your content ideas grouped by platform. Here you can easily see what idea fits your themes and pillars and what you want to develop into an actual post or video or anything else. If you see something you like, you can open the page and start editing, or grab the page and drag it into the calendar. Once you set a date property for the idea, it will disappear from your idea bank and appear on the calendar, of course. You can then change any property, including the status, and start working on the post. If you open any page in the master content database, you have multiple options to choose from. We have included templates for all major platforms. You can select and edit them to your liking. If you want to structure a template differently, remember to edit the template page and not a copy. To edit a template, hover over the blue button in the top right corner of the database, click on the down arrow and click on the 3 dots next to the template, where it says Edit this template. Click it and select Edit. Make any changes you want to the properties and to the body of the page. And once you've finished, click Back. Next time you create a new page and selected the edited template, you will see its updated version. The last section of this page contains your resources database. With this database, you can collect all the relevant resources, including your brand assets, social media images, fonts, logos, audio or video you want to use, hashtags you use frequently, and everything that can help you with your content ideation. The next page is the Idea Bank. It is a simple page containing the master content database with a filter that shows only the content with the status of ideation. This status is meant for you to quickly add new ideas to your database and expand on them later. This page in particular has a very basic phone-friendly layout, so you can add ideas whenever and wherever you are. Next, there's a page dedicated to your paid partners, sponsors, and affiliates. You have dedicated database views for sponsors in every stage of the pipeline. You also have a sponsor template to collect every piece of information crucial for your collaboration that you can easily edit, as I explained earlier. You also have a gallery view for the active sponsors and an archive to access every sponsorships you've had. There's also a view for your affiliates, and you can also collect your favorite influencers or brands you want to collaborate with in the last database. The next page is your audit and performance. Here you can evaluate your post's performance by selecting the piece of content in this column and inputting all key metrics such as new followers, views, engagement rate. If you had, for example, a call to action, you can write it here and see how it went, how many clicks it got, for example. You can also select the overall performance of your post. The first column is called Audit Card. You can use this property instead of the content property to track something different from a singular post. Maybe you want to track metrics for a platform or another area of your social media, like a whole campaign. You can input the name here in this column and fill out all the relevant properties. There is also a page dedicated to your market research and competitor analysis with a dedicated database to track all relevant data you need for your evaluation. You can also use this database to collect brands or creators that inspire you as a reference. The last page is dedicated to your marketing budgeting. You can first establish your marketing categories and set a monthly and yearly budget for each. The all category view is specifically made for that. We've already created 3 macro categories, which are social media ads, influencers, and online ads. But you can be more specific and set different budgets for different platforms or channel. Simply add new pages to this database accordingly. The first view is an overview of all your marketing categories, and it displays key information for each. A formula will automatically calculate if your spending is below, on, or over budget. This database connects to the expenses database that you see below. Here is a view of all your expenses grouped by month. Add a new page with a new expense related to the corresponding category, set a date, and input the amount spent. Here you can also connect a specific piece of content to the expense, upload a receipt, and add notes. The second view, called All Expenses, is an archive containing all your marketing expenses. You can search data inside a database in Notion by using the search function, which is the magnifying glass you see in the menu. Just type the name of the page or a category you are looking for, and the database will display the corresponding page. So these were the main sections or pages of the Content Planner template. There is one last page, though, that I want to talk about. It is useful to set up your template for the first time or to access the source databases. It has a basic layout and a button to return to the dashboard. This page collects all main databases used in this template, except the collabs and the competitors databases. If you have purchased the template, to set it up the first time, navigate to this page first and click on each database. Place your cursor over the name of the first property and an empty checkbox will appear. Check it to select all pages in the database and select Delete from the menu that appears. By doing this, you will have a clean slate to work from because you will basically delete all the example pages we included. Lastly, I want to show you where you can grab and download the custom icons I choose for this template. Just navigate to the homepage. On the button section, there's a toggle containing the credits. The icons are from Icons 8, and if you click on the link, you will navigate to the page where you can download other icons in the same style. And that's it. That concludes our tour of the content planner for your online marketing strategy. I hope you found this video useful and you will feel less overwhelmed when planning your marketing strategy and content creation. I know that for many people, including myself, social media and online marketing can be daunting, but it is truly essential to a successful online presence. So let's plan some amazing content. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and leave a comment to let us know what you think of this planner and what you would change or add. We strive to create templates that people will actually use, so any input is most welcome. See you in the next video. Bye!